How's the royal family? I pray that everyone is doing well. Well, my royal family, this is a popcorn video. Oh my goodness. So, my royal family, stop everything you're doing. Go get your popcorn. Go get your drink. Go get your weed. I already got my grape juice, plenty ice, and lemon. Ooh-wee, my royal family. When I say juicy, juicy, juicy. Oh, so sweet to me. This coon, oh yeah, this is this group, coon and the gang, when they get in trouble, they backpedal. That's part of, they side gig when they moonlighting. The coons come together, and when they backpedaling, when they get in the hot spot, put it like that, they backpedal. And it's pretty good for some dance steps, backpedal, So this small group of coons, I don't blame them. They got to find a way to make their coins as they get their ass whooped by the enemy for doing way too much. So anyway, my royal family, like I always say, as the plot is thickening. Oh, it's thick, thick, thick. And so, again and again, sweet. I taste it. So anyway, my royal family. Now, I have to refresh the royal family's memory. So let's first and foremost not lose sight of, I think her name is Bettina. Oh man, I can't remember Bettina's. Let me see if I can find it in this article real quick. What is Bettina's last name? Maria Bettina, one of Putin's hoes. So anyway, let me get back into it. So keep her in mind. Now, Clarke is claiming that this chick that lured him over to Russia, well, they went together, that he was not duped by her at all. He basically, he's trying to say, I got a high IQ. I knew what the hell that was going on. Ain't nobody can't fool me at all. Well, he got himself a deeper problem. So let's go over here. Heidi. Now remember, my royal family? I said that Clarke was busted on having an affair. Well, they didn't fell out. And they're basically saying he fell out with his unquote business partner. And he's distancing himself from her, that she duped him. See, Clarke, you think I'm stupid. Now, we had this discussion 3 years ago, and I was trying to help your ass, wake up and get up out of this. But you done dug yourself a hole. Now, you left Milwaukee. You left Becky in Milwaukee, high and dry. You've been having an affair on her. So far, I caught 2 affairs. And now all of a sudden you backpedaling this from Heidi. You was taking her to them exclusive parties in D.C. And let me show you body language, my royal family. Now you see how his chest is poked out and right next to her. Now there's a lot of pictures that we see that people are together, but you see how he is into her and she is into him. Okay, now look at this photo here. Okay, you see how she's over here with this town drunk here. You see how her arm is pulled in a little bit. That's like you ain't feeling that person, but she has no part in being basically up in Clarke's chest. Body language. Sometimes I go to some of these YouTube channels and just listen to the few people that do it, experts in it, in body language. Now, he was prancing her all around. They was very, very pissed. Like, what you doing with her? Because, you know, they have their little exclusive shit. Okay, if that's your business partner, why is y'all even hanging out on the weekends? You know, just y'all exclusively. Why you can't go get your woman and go get your man? No, 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 no. You're not fooling us. And I'm going to prove it to y'all. Let's see. No, that's not the one. I will find it. Oh, here it is. I found this article that I penned a long time ago to y'all, well, a few weeks ago, about this affair that Clarke is having. And I cannot pronounce Heidi's name, but anyway, her relationship, they characterize her relationship as standard for a business manager to someone of Clarke's nature. But when asked to confirm or deny whether they were having an affair, Heidi told Cockburn, well, he's filing for a divorce, so I don't think it's technically an affair. That's an admission right there. That's an admission right there. She confirmed that they are having an affair. So it's like, you know, a lot of people do it. It's like, well, they ain't with that person, even though they married and name in his own paper. They ain't even living in the same household. He in one state, she in another state. So she's like, technically speaking, basically it ain't an affair. It's open season, and he can screw wherever he want to screw. So the thing that I'm curious about, my royal family, what led them to fall out? What really led them to? And I'm going to be honest with you, I can't think of what happened. I'm not sure. But anyway, as we continue on, my royal family, let's listen to this video.
I was duped. Those are the words coming from ex-sheriff of Milwaukee County, David Clarke, who says he's splitting up with his business partner, accusing her of being a Muslim Brotherhood operative.
Political reporter Theo Keith in the newsroom right now. Theo, where does this leave Clarke's new business?
That's a good question, Ted, since he once called Hedi Amiramati an invaluable partner to him. Now he says she played him. Amiramati has a different story.
I'm doing some interesting things now.
It was November 2017, and David Clarke had a new business partner.
I'm in business with Hedi Amiramati.
Amiramati was a lawyer who had worked for the federal government. Clarke had resigned as sheriff to start a political consulting business near Washington, D.C., and he was a few months away from filing for divorce from his wife. Back on the Milwaukee radio airwaves, he praised Amiramati to his listeners.
She's been an invaluable partner, business partner, and source for me.
The two were often together. Clarke tweeted a photo of them with former Trump strategist Steve Bannon. Some told Clarke that Amiramati was tied to the Muslim Brotherhood, but the ex-sheriff defended her in emails obtained by Fox 6. When someone is unfairly smeared, they deserve a chance to defend themselves, he told Frank Gaffney in late 2017. Gaffney is seen by some as a national security expert and others as a conspiracy theorist. Remember Gaffney's name, because Sunday night, Clarke changed course. He tweeted, I was duped by Hedi Amiramati, reported to be Muslim Brotherhood operative in U.S. government by many. People warned me. All I know is I am distancing myself now. Ask Frank Gaffney, he sent me evidence. Amiramati called me Monday to say, I consider his accusation laughable but need to confer with my attorney before I make any further comment. She said of Clarke, I wrestled with a bear and got maimed. Clarke and Amiramati's company, DAC Enterprises, has been getting $7,500 a month from America First, a group that supports President Donald Trump. Clarke is a senior advisor for the group, and it is possible there will be some legal fighting over who gets that money now that there's been a falling out between Clarke and Amiramati. Ted?
Was there one incident that led him to say that he was duped?
Well, the sheriff has only issued that tweet. I called him today. He did not respond to my phone call. Hopefully he will elaborate.
All right, my royal family. So, Heidi is pissed. And it ain't good to piss off a woman that you didn't had an affair with. So, she, as well as his soon-to-be ex-wife, know some things about his ass. Now, something that I noticed about this coon is he has a habit of abruptly quitting shit and running. He was in Milwaukee as the sheriff, and he abruptly left, not giving a damn what happens to Becky. He just running, and he really technically don't have no friends. Now, let me tell you how the government is looking at his ass. Okay, first they looking at what he did in Milwaukee, and they don't like, I don't care how much of a coon they is, they don't like when you are screwing they on, all right? And the things that he has done to his wife that I will reveal later, and some people already know. Y'all smart, y'all real smart. Okay, then they looking at this. You all over there in Russia, with the Russian hoe, and smiling and doing what you do. And you gonna sit up here and lie and say, oh, she wasn't fooling me. So how they're looking at this is that he can be lured by women. Okay, now he all smiling, taking her to these private parties in D.C., exclusive parties on top of that, private and exclusive, where, it's real hard to get in. You got to know somebody to get in this. And it's like, why he parading around this bitch? So they looking at that because they trip off of that, to see if you can be compromised. So something happened between them two because they definitely was having an affair. Maybe she got tired of his coon, and I told you he is a special kind of coon. I said he coon when nobody looking. He coon when he is by himself. He even coon when he taking a shit. I'm telling you, he in that other category. And when white people get tired of your cooning, you are doing too much. Too much. That's why his ass stay on that Twitter, because he wants to stay relevant, And they said, no way we can have him right up there next to Trump trying to outdo Trump. So his ass is in the hot seat, and he gonna have to join his little group with his backpedaling. That's gonna add to their repertoire and all of that kind of stuff. So that'll be a good side gig. I ain't paying for it. I wouldn't even go to this Cool in the Game for free. I wouldn't care what they offering. But basically, when I mean what coons do, remember what Ben Carson did? He threw his own wife under the bus when it came to that damn furniture. So coons don't care. They'll use anybody. So what Clarke is trying to do, he is trying to clean his hands of everything, and he think that he can just walk away. Well, they still look at you, Clarke, as a nigga. And we can't stand in our own race a coon, a backstabber, a traitor. How do you think the enemy look at you? You are not even loyal to the royal family. In fact, you are not a part of the royal family. Anybody that do anything like that towards the royal family, what you are saying is you gave up the very gifts that our father gave you, and you are not chosen no more, and you are not royal. Yeah, that's official. That's been official so long ago when you mentally made up your mind, and you think your ass is going to roam around D.C. with her, then your ass all over here with her looking like a fool. They going to burn your ass. See, lately, my royal family, the articles that I've been reading, because I don't present everything to y'all, they consider him disgraceful. Ex-sheriff David Clarke, a baby, died in that jail. One of his deputies repeatedly raped a woman. Many people died in that jail. So that's a reflection of him. Don't forget, he trashed the gay community. Oh yeah, the enemy has a very, very long memory. And it's just their nature. They just get tired of you. And after you done did everything that they need you to do in this system, off with your head. That's how they get down. So the question that I ask my royal family, because I want to really hear what y'all have to say. Why do you think he abruptly distanced himself from his unquote business partner that he was laying up with? What's really going on? What is he concerned about? He's worried about his position, whatever position, a figment of his imagination. I love dragging this coon. It is sweet. Wow. You are the gift, Clarke, to keep giving. I done did so many videos on you, Clarke, and you still ain't ran me my coins. That's okay. That's okay. I ain't hurting, but I told your ass. Oh yeah, I told your ass. And one more thing, a side note, my royal family. I was doing some investigation about his divorce, and they gonna go to trial on his divorce next month. They pushed the date back because the 6 months didn't pass, but it wasn't much to show the royal family, and they is fighting over coins and everything. So I'll get to that when it's time to get to that. But I'm being very slow and very methodical what I'm doing right now, because I'm dragging them. Oh yes, I have a great deal of patience. Woo-wee! You lying? You backpedaling? Double talking? I thought she was invaluable. What's really going on, Clarke? What's really going on? So anyway, my royal family, do what you do best. Render your voice with your beautiful divine words. And as always, my royal family, I thank you for your love. I thank you for your support. And with that said, Ashe. You dumbass.